We weren't born for this. We were made, forged by the game.
Every sacrifice and setback we overcame.
With the cameras on or the lights dim, we put the work in. We have stumbled only to rise again. And again. We've done things that they said could never be done. We've grown into the women we dreamed we'd become. And when we got to the top, we reached back to help the next one. We have earned our place with the elite, our space to be free.
Every moment has readied us to take this stage.
The game shaped us, so that we
could shape the game.
Hello everyone, I am Kylie O'Miller and it is my pleasure to welcome you to the Athletes Unlimited 2024 Pro Lacrosse College Draft. I'm joined here tonight by two current AU pros, Lizzie Colson and Ali Mastriani. The three of us are so excited to lead you through this very special event for Athletes Unlimited Pro Lacrosse. By the way, please follow along with us on social media tonight at AU Pro Sports and use the hashtag AU Pro Lax. Over the next 30 minutes or so, Lizzie, Ali, and I will reveal what will be the fourth college draft class for Athletes Unlimited Pro Lacrosse. A little about each of my teammates here first. Defender Lizzie Colson is back to take the field in her third season with Athletes Unlimited. She was one of 13 players selected in the inaugural college draft in 2021 and has been named to the all-defensive team in each of the last 2 years. Midfielder Ali Mastriani is set to compete in her third season and was one of 15 players selected in the 2022 college draft. She has finished in the top 10 on the leaderboard in both seasons. In each of our Athletes Unlimited sports, there exists a player executive committee. The respective PECs are involved in all decisions that relate to our particular sports, from game structure and rules, to player rosters, to in-market activities, scheduling, and a whole lot more. Let's take a look at the committee for 2024. The chairperson is Lindsay McCone. She is joined by Amanda Johansson, Sam Apuzzo, Marge Donovan, and Lauren Gilbert. All right, enough about us. Lizzie, let's get us going.
I am so excited to be joining you guys for this show. We know how special draft day is for the players whose names are announced, the coaches, and the universities that they represent. But before we get to the picks, let's take a quick look at last year's highlights. Taylor Moreno, first player in any Athletes Unlimited sport to win 2 titles. Attacker Sam Apuzzo is the first player in any Athletes Unlimited sport to be a 3-time medalist. And rookie Abby Bosco is the 2023 Defensive Player of the Year, the first defender in our league's 3-year history to earn medal honors after closing the season in her 4th place position. One of the coolest parts about this league is its leaderboard, with all 56 players taking a spot, moving up and down throughout the season with an eventual champion crowned. Here's a look at the top 10 from our 2023 leaderboard. Only 12 points was the difference between Taylor and Sam for first and second place. This is the closest in any Athletes Unlimited sport. You can see at the top there are 3 defenders, 3 goalies, 3 middies, 1 attacker. This makes up our top 10 on that leaderboard, with Abby Bosco leading those rookies, placing in a 4th place medalist spot.
I mean, I have to add, one of my favorite moments from the 2023 Season 3 was just how close that run was between Taylor and Sam heading into the final weekend of games. It was just a fantastic run, and it made all of us play that much harder and made the games that much more intense.
Yeah, being in that championship game is fun.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
All right, so as we look ahead to the 4th season of lacrosse in 2024, we all know that the season truly kicks off tonight. AU Pro Lacrosse has held an annual college draft since its inaugural season in 2021. Draftees whose names you hear called tonight will join an elite group of players. Here are a few notes on our drafts throughout the years. So far there's been 39 drafts announced and invited to compete as professional lacrosse players with Athletes Unlimited. players have been selected from 15 different schools, led by 8 picks from the University of North Carolina. Go Heels. And the current player executive committee is made up of 3 college draftees: Lindsay McCone, Lauren Gilbert, and Marge Donovan. Let's take a fun look at a draftee from the class of 2023, Katie Detweiler.
Our next selection, a defender from Loyola, Maryland, Katie Detweiler.
When I heard my name called, it was pretty crazy. I was sitting in a room with like all my roommates from school, like all my teammates, and I was just like so excited and a lot of like rush of emotions. We're so lucky to have this opportunity because when I was growing up, there wasn't professional lacrosse, and now it's like becoming this whole new platform. So I think it's just a really cool opportunity, and I feel so lucky to be here and be surrounded by all these different athletes to continue to grow and learn from, and hopefully be able to build a larger audience for the game.
It was so awesome to be able to see that reaction from Katie. It really made me feel like I was in the room with her. And if you're tuning in tonight, get those cameras out and hit record. Tag and share with us your favorite draft highlight from tonight. One last thing, let's take a quick look at how this Athletes Unlimited college draft works. There will be 16 total draft selections, and that is our largest college draftee class of all time. All draftees will be offered a contract to join the league for the 2024 season, which will consist of 56 total players, and the season will start on July 18th and conclude on August 18th. All draftees were evaluated and selected by the 5-person player executive committee. So, I think the time is now. No need to wait any longer. You guys ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
All right, I will take the first pick. The first selection of the Athletes Unlimited 2024 Pro Lacrosse College Draft class is an attacker from Northwestern, Izzy Skane. So we are officially underway. Congratulations to Izzy Skane and her Northwestern family. I don't think there was any surprises here. What do you guys think?
Yeah, no surprises here. I mean, the reigning Tewaaraton champion and also National Player of the Year, Izzy Skane, is one of the best lacrosse players and the most dominant lacrosse players our sport has ever seen. So she has been so fun to watch during her career, and we'll continue to watch her. But I'm very excited to see how she brings her talent to the professional level.
Yeah, from the second she stepped foot at Northwestern, she was a strong attacker, just scoring goals left and right, and everything is just, it's a beautiful finish every time. You know, she gets the job done. I'm so excited to see, you know, how her game translates from the college game to the professional game. I think she's going to absolutely thrive in the style of AU play.
Absolutely. It's going to be so much fun to see Izzy out on the field. And congratulations again to Izzy and her Northwestern family. Good luck the rest of the way in May. Allie, I believe you have our second selection.
Yes. All right, here we go. We have an attacker from Northwestern, Erin Kuykendall.
The 1-2 punch in Skane and Kuykendall. We've been hearing it their entire college careers, and we get to see it at the professional level as well here. I think this one completely makes sense. Erin Kuykendall is one of those players that is just so crafty. She's so much fun to watch, and she's got a heck of a shot.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. She is one of the most fun players to watch in college lacrosse. Her insane stick skills, her creativity, her way of finishing, putting the ball in the back of the net, it's what sets her apart. She makes everyone around her look good, right? When she's not wowing fans with her insane fakes or scoring goals, she's working with her teammates to create offensive opportunities, whether that's in two-man, assisting teammates, dodging. She really does it all.
Absolutely. It's going to be really fun to watch her with our talented attacking class here at AU and see what she can do out on the fields. Lizzie, I believe you have our next selection.
What a dynamic duo. I definitely do. The next selection, a midfielder from Stony Brook, Ellie Macera.
Welcome to AU Pro Lacrosse. Ellie, as a former Seawolf myself, this one makes me super proud to see all of her accomplishments really just show forth here to get her to this professional level, and it's going to be really exciting to have another pro Seawolf out there.
Yeah, I mean, CAA Midfielder of the Year. She really does it all for the Seawolves team. She's causing turnovers, she's picking up ground balls, she's a feeder, she's a finisher. She is super dynamic. I'm super excited to be next to her on that draw circle, hopefully, because she's amazing on that draw. She's a competitor for sure, and I know she's gritty and she'll do well in this style of play.
Absolutely, she's one of those players that can take over a game. We've got a lot of those in this draft class, so we're gonna keep it rolling here. Next up, I have our next selection. We are going to pick a defender from Boston College, Sydney Scales. Congratulations to Sydney and the BC family for being the first defender of this draft class, drafted and selected for AU Pro Lacrosse. I mean, did you guys see that hustle play in the ACC championship when she was diving out the sideline for that ground ball? I mean, that is what's going to make her so special in this league.
And those are the plays that win games. I think we all are familiar with that. Those are game-changing moments, and she has a lot of them. 37 caused turnovers last season. She is a game changer on that defensive end. She, I would say, is the backbone of that BC defense, taking them into that ACC title game and then winning it. Going into this tournament run, I think she's going to be, strong in that back line of defense, and I hope I'm standing next to her defensively in AU, because I want her as my teammate, as the #1 defensive pick. I want her standing next to me for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, she makes all those big plays, those big hustle plays, but she also does the small things really well. She's just overall a really solid defender and a reliable defender, and every single game, she's locking down their opponent's top mark. And I think the patience that she has and her IQ and her footwork really sets her apart from other defenders and is what's really going to help her thrive in this league.
Absolutely. It's really going to be exciting to see her match up against some of our league's best attackers. Congratulations to Sydney and BC. We're going to keep it going here. Allie, you have our next selection.
The next selection is an attacker from Loyola, Maryland, Sydney Black.
I absolutely love this draft pick here. Sydney Black is doing things out on the field for Loyola that are just so much fun to watch. She is really elusive as a dodger, and she can quite literally finish from anywhere.
Yeah, I mean, Sydney Black, she's coming off of a Patriot League championship. She's the tournament MVP of that tournament. She's also the Patriot League Attacker of the Year. I mean, she's really doing it all. She is confident, she is fast, she is an explosive dodger, an amazing finisher. She is an absolute scrapper on the draw control, on the draw circle. And I think what makes Sydney so fun to watch is that she is getting better every single game. Every season she's gotten better. I mean, I think she's doubled her draw controls from last season, and the season's not even over yet, which is pretty amazing. So she's definitely a spark for that Loyola team and a huge part of their success. So I'm very excited to see how she brings her talent to the AU game.
Definitely dangerous to see her continuing to get better year after year, which means she's probably only going to get better in AU. So congratulations to Sydney and Loyola bringing another hound to AU. On our next pick, Lizzie, I think that's you.
The next draftee, a goalie from Maryland, Emily Sterling.
Our first goalkeeper pick of the 2024 College Lacrosse Draft. And you had a little bit of firepower behind that one, Lizzie. I think it might be because you're a former Terp.
Yes, I love to see a Terp get drafted, especially a former, not only Terp, but a teammate. I got to play with Emily when I was in school at Maryland, and so this one is near and dear to my heart. You know, outside of just loving Emily as a person, she is an absolute competitor in goal. She is athletic. She has a ton of drive. I'm super, super excited to hopefully play next to her again. She will be really fun to watch at the next level. The IWSCA Goalkeeper of the Year, two-time Conference Goalkeeper of the Year. Her stats speak for herself. She's a great person, and I can't say enough about her. She's great, and I'm excited to have a Terp out there with me.
I love it. It's going to be really difficult to get some balls past Emily Sterling. So congratulations to the Terp family. And with that selection, we are now a third of the way into this 16-player college draft. Here's what it looks like so far. We have our top 6 made up of 3 attackers, 1 midfielder, 1 defender, and 1 goalie. This top 6 is coming in with championship experience as well, with 3 national champions in Izzy Skane, Erin Kuykendall, and Sydney Scales. Thoughts so far?
I mean, that's a lot of talent on that board. I would love to be on that team.
I think to me what just jumps out is the versatility on this board. I think we see a lot of different talents coming into this draft class. I'm excited to see this melting pot of girls hit the field and spread their talents to different teams, same teams, see how they work together, and then also see how they compete against each other.
Definitely, and that is the beauty of AU Pro Lacrosse. So we are going to keep it rolling along, and we're going to go right into the next draft pick. The next announcement is mine. It's an attacker from Notre Dame, Jackie Wolak. With that selection, Jackie becomes the first player in Notre Dame history to be drafted to Athletes Unlimited Pro Lacrosse here in the college draft. I think that is something really exciting, and she is just having a stellar campaign here in 2024.
Yeah, what an historic moment for Jackie and for Notre Dame. I'm sure her coach, Coach Halfpenny, is very proud of everything that she's accomplished this season. Oh, should I keep going? Yeah, the 2024 ACC Attacker of the Year. She has absolutely popped off this season for that Notre Dame team, who's having a great season so far. I mean, I think what I love about Jackie's play is how versatile she is. No matter where she is on the field, she could be at X, she can be on the wing, she could be up top, and she can dodge, whether she's breaking people's ankles or feeding or setting up her teammates. She is just dangerous and a threat no matter where she is.
Yeah, she is just one of those special players, and you can see it with what she's bringing to the Notre Dame campaign here in 2024, which isn't quite done yet. It's really been exciting to watch them here this season. So congratulations to Jackie.
Okay, moving along. Oh. Next is an attacker from James Madison, Isabella Peterson.
What an awesome selection here. I mean, Isabella has been breaking program records for JMU since the second that she stepped onto campus, and she is just one of those players that can really turn around a game for a program that gets themselves into some really exciting one-goal games as well.
Yeah, I think this is just an all-around solid pick. Her stats speak for herself. She's taken this JMU program to the next level. She's really made a name for JMU out there on that field. I'm excited for her to get out to this field. I keep saying that about these athletes, but I'm so excited to get them on this field at the next level because their play and their athleticism and their competitive drive is just going to soar at this next level. And her stats, I mean, they speak for themselves. A super solid pick.
Yeah, I mean, she's been a huge contributor for JMU, no matter where she is on the field, which I think is something that makes her special. She doesn't just score goals. She is one of the best in the business for the draw control. She's incredible at it, and she scores in lots of different ways too, right? She's a tall presence. You could toss it up. She'll catch anything. I've seen her make amazing plays off of cuts, off of dodges, in really big moments too. So she's definitely a reliable teammate that you want on your side.
And that's huge for AU on the offensive side too. You want to make sure that you can mix well with different teammates who have different strengths, and you could tell that Isabella Peterson is going to be a fantastic facet when it comes to the attack line.
Absolutely.
All right, Lizzie, you have our next selection.
Okay, the next selection is going to a defender from Maryland. It's Megan Ball.
From the second that Megan Ball stepped onto Rutgers campus and then continuing on with her career into Maryland here this season, she has just been a menace on not only the defensive end and those 1v1 matchups, but also on the draw circle.
Yeah, I mean, this one hits home for me. Megan Ball from my hometown. I have been able to see you dominate at every single level, right? And growing up, when we first pick up a stick throughout high school and then at Rutgers, she holds the record for draw controls and caused turnovers at Rutgers. It is so impressive. And then you go on to Maryland and earn a starting spot for that defense, and you've been super solid all season long for them. So cause turnover machine, draw controls, solid defender. I think she's going to do great in this league, and I can't wait to see her back out there, and I can't wait to share the field with her again. So congratulations, Megan.
Tugging on the heartstrings over here. I'm going to try not to cry on camera. And I'm going to just flip it right back to me for my turn for the next one, because I just can't get through those emotions there. Congratulations to Megan Ball. Our next selection will be a midfielder from Boston College, Belle Smith. What an awesome pick. Belle Smith is one of those two-way midfielders that has not only stood out at her career at Boston College, but also with her U.S. national team experience, training camps, U20, all of it. And it's just going to be great to have her bring that leadership to the field.
Yeah, Belle is, I think you could argue, the most consistent two-way midi in the game right now. She does a lot for BC, whether it's big plays or just those small 50-50 plays. She is able to do both and capable of both. It's no wonder she's been a unanimous All-American for, years. I feel like she's a great pick. I'm excited to see how these BC draftees can carry this momentum of the tournament into this next season that they're about to approach.
Yeah, I mean, you said it best. She is one of the most dynamic two-way middies in the game, which is hard to find, right? She can dominate in every aspect of the game, whether it's on the draw circle, whether it's on offense, on defense, in transition. She's extremely dangerous. She's always one of those players that were really hard to scout because she was just so good at everything. So I'm definitely happy to not have to scout her anymore, hopefully play with her. But yeah, I think her skills, her IQ, and all that experience will definitely help her thrive at the next level. And for all those young middies out there that watch our games, she is definitely one to watch and learn from.
Belle Smith, one to watch for you young midfielders out there, as well as this one right here, Ali Mastriani. Don't forget about her. Congratulations to Belle and BC. Ali, I think we're heading right back to you for our next selection.
Okay. We have a defender from Denver, Trinity McPherson.
Congratulations to Trinity and the Denver family. We have more history here tonight. Trinity becomes the first player in the University of Denver's history to be drafted to Athletes Unlimited Pro Lacrosse here in the college draft.
I could go on about Trinity. I love her style of play. We both grew up playing Skywalkers together, so near and dear to my heart as well. But her stats again, 50 ground balls, 50 caused turnovers in a single season is absolutely absurd. Over 100 ground balls in 2 seasons is virtually unheard of. I'm obsessed with her style of play. I think she's going to really thrive out there.
Yeah, absolutely. It's one of those players that you definitely don't want to go up next to in a 50-50 ground ball. So hopefully that's not the case for me. And I know that head coach Liza Kelly and the rest of the coaching staff will be super proud to hear that Trinity will continue on at that next level. Lizzie, who do you have for us next?
The next draftee, a midfielder from Syracuse, is Emma Tyrell.
Emma Tyrell getting Cuse on the board here. She is one of those players that can take over a game in multiple aspects. She is all over the field for Cuse, and she can finish, she can feed, she can facilitate, she can do a little bit of everything. Allie, what are your thoughts?
I love the way Emma Tyrell plays, and I think she's going to do some amazing things at the next level. I think she's been super impressive all season long, being that spark for that Syracuse offense. Like you said, she can dodge, she can finish, she can assist, she can really do anything, and is a really dangerous player no matter where she is on the field.
Yep. Congratulations to Emma, Kayla Trainer, and the rest of the Syracuse family. And with that selection, we are already down to our final 4 draftees of the night. Let's take a look at the draft selections up until this point. We now have 4 national champions, and who knows, maybe more as we head into late May. Some disparity in positions as we take a look at this top 12 board as well. We have 5 attackers, 3 midfielders, 3 defenders, and 1 goalie. Allie, Lizzie, thoughts so far?
I mean, look at the versatility on that board. That is a lot of talented women, a lot of powerful women. I think what jumps out to me is 4 national championships on that board right now, and we are only at 12. You know, there's a lot of potential here, and we're already at 4 national champions. That's a strong draft class.
Yeah, I mean, I love seeing all the different uniforms, all the different teams. I think that's a testament to this college season, how exciting it's been and how much talent that there is out there. So I'm very excited to watch these players take their game up a level to the next level.
Yeah, absolutely. I think it's going to be very, very exciting. We have 12 so far, 4 more to go, and we are rolling along and right into the next announcement. I believe it's mine, so we're going to continue here. The next draftee is a midfielder from Rutgers, Cassidy Spillis. More history here for Cassidy. She becomes the first player in Rutgers history to be drafted to the Athletes Unlimited Pro Lacrosse season here in 2024 on the college draft, and so well deserved. I mean, she is a player that has stood out in the Big Ten, which is a conference that's not easy to stand out in whatsoever, and she's done it year after year.
Yeah, I am so pumped about this pick. I couldn't be happier for Cassidy. She's a fearless competitor who has absolutely earned her spot on this draft, and I think she was born to play at the most competitive level there is. I mean, Big Ten Midfielder of the Year. She holds the record at Rutgers for goals scored. Very impressive stats. I mean, she's one of those players that was the do-it-all player for Rutgers. No matter what came their way throughout the season, her teammates could look to her, and she would dig her cleats in and do absolutely anything it took to get the job done. So, great teammate, great player. Very excited to play alongside with her.
Great teammates is what we look for here at Athletes Unlimited, so we love to hear that from you, Allie. Congratulations to Cassidy and Rutgers. With that, we are down to our final 3 selections on the night. Allie, who do you have next?
Next is a goalie from Johns Hopkins, Madison Doucette.
Congratulations, Madison. She's finishing up her collegiate career with Johns Hopkins this season, and they're really making a splash on the scene. It's been really fun to watch her lead in net. She's got USA lacrosse experience as well, on the U19 team, as well as with the box national team too.
Yeah, former Wildcat, gone Blue Jay. I think she just fit into that Hopkins scene seamlessly. She came in, made a splash off the jump. Like you said, she's got experience at the USA level, and I think it's going to translate to this next part of her career. I'm excited to see that play out.
She's one of those goalies that I definitely don't want to go up against, so hopefully we can end up on the same team, in the same colors. That would be cool. All right, thanks, Madison. Congratulations on that one. We are down to the final two. Who do you have to announce, Lizzie?
The final two, a midfielder from Boston College, is Cassidy Weeks.
Cassidy Weeks, congratulations, a fellow Long Islander. We love to see that. She has been a fantastic player for Boston College and has really stood out on the scene for them for the 5 years that she's been there.
Yeah, another powerful two-way midi. I think one of the most impressive things about Cassidy Weeks is that she's been a 5-year starter at Boston College. That is
Crazy.
Not easy to do. So with that comes experience, comes IQ, obviously a very hard worker. So I think with her, she makes the big plays. She'll throw the behind the back, she'll score the game-winning goal, but she also does all the little things just really, really, really well. And she's one of those teammates that you definitely want wearing the same jersey because she's gonna do whatever it takes to get the job done.
Absolutely.
I can't wait any longer. We've got one more draft pick, and I'm so excited to hear who that draft pick is. Kylie, let's finish it off.
All right. Our final selection of the Athletes Unlimited 2024 Pro Lacrosse Draft is a defender from Michigan, Maddie Burns. Maddie, congratulations to you and your Michigan teammates. I'm sure head coach Hannah Nielsen is super proud of all that you've accomplished. You have been absolutely wreaking havoc on the defensive end for your team, and it's been so fun to watch. I don't know about you, Lizzie.
Yeah, I mean, a 3-time All Big Ten selection. She is a spark on that defensive end. She is great at anticipating those plays. She's great at kickstarting that offense, translating that ball from the defensive to the offensive side of the field. I'm glad, again, I get to stand next to these girls. You guys are going to have a tough thing coming for you because these girls are tough.
Oh, goodness. Thanks for reminding me of the matchups coming up. Well, congratulations, Maddie Burns. And with that, we have done it. Let's look at this exciting 2024 Athletes Unlimited Lacrosse College Draft class. We have our final 16 here, and within those final 16, there are 14 Tewaaraton Award nominees. That is a wild stat right there. Players from 12 different programs and 6 different conferences. We have BC, who has the most draftees here in 2024 with 3, and Northwestern and Maryland follow up with a close second, having 2 draftees each. Allie, Lizzie, any final thoughts on this 2024 draft class?
There is so much talent on that board. This college season has been so fun and so exciting to watch, and there's just so much talent all across the board, so I'm glad that talent will be joining us. I wish all these athletes the best of luck for the rest of their college careers, and can't wait to be on the field with you soon.
Yeah, I think just looking at that board, 14 out of 16 Tewaaraton nominees is absolutely absurd. All those different uniforms we're seeing just speaks to the growth of the game. Doesn't get any better than that. That's what you ask for going into a draft, to have the top talent from various schools coming at you. We are super excited to have you guys, so excited for you. This is a huge honor, and we are so happy to be the ones to let you guys know that you've been drafted.
Absolutely. And if you are wondering where you can see all of us playing this summer, including these draftees, we will be in Sparks, Maryland at the home of USA Lacrosse for all 24 games of our season. In addition to that, you can catch every single game live on TV. To find the full broadcast schedule, visit auprolacrosse.com. That'll officially do it for us. I'm kind of sad. I don't want to leave this chair with you guys. But the 2024 AU Pro Lacrosse College Draft is complete. Big congratulations to all 16 draftees. We cannot wait to see you in a uniform in July. Thank you, everyone, and good night.